Hey guys, my name's Libby. I'm the Maker Coordinator at Sci-Tech Discovery Center, and today I'm going to show you how to make a stop motion video. So this is a video that I made as an example. It was really simple, really fun. I'm going to show you how my process worked, what I used, some tips and tricks, and some ideas for your own videos. So all I needed to make this video was my phone and a lamp, and then I made a kind of unique setup to capture the photos that I used in this video, which you're going to see here. So what I did was take 2 stacks of books, I put a piece of plywood across, but you could use cardboard or really whatever else that will hold your phone. And then I taped down a piece of paper as my backdrop, as my setting, so that it wouldn't move around as I was moving the other pieces. The other thing I did was mark where exactly my phone was, so that if my phone moved out of place, I could scooch it back and make sure that I was taking the same photo every time. This is definitely not the most professional setup, but it worked for me, and it made it easy for me to move in and out of my workspace and then to see what was happening on my phone as I wrote it. So in terms of my process, you can see what I'm doing here. I write each letter out, and then when I'm done drawing out that letter, I take a photo after I'm done. So make sure that you take a photo after each step. If you can't remember, did I already take that photo or not, just go ahead and take 2. You can always go back and delete that extra photo. Here I'm doing the same thing. I'm moving each dice a little bit each time, and then I take the photo and then I go back and move them all a little bit again. So it's kind of a tedious process, but it really didn't take me that long, and I was really happy with the end result. So there's a ton of different apps you can use. The app that I'm using here is called Stop Motion, and it's probably the easiest that I've seen. There's also a free version, but if you already have like iMovie or another software on your phone or iPad, then that'll work as well. Another thing you want to look at is your exposure. So right here I'm adjusting the exposure, which is like the amount of light. You want to make sure that that is set and then locked so that it's not going to automatically change as you're adjusting your video and taking your photos. Another cool thing about this app is that there's a timer for the photos. So you can set that timer for however many seconds you need and then make your adjustments without having to actually touch your phone to take the picture. Another thing to remember is that stop motion is all about having fun and just being creative. So if you mess up like I did here, I didn't leave enough room, just work it into your video, get creative, and find a way to make it work. If you want to make your own stop motion video, you can make it with whatever you want. You could use dice like I did. You could use the toys around your room. You could just use paper and pen. There's really no limit on what you can do. For this one, I used these cute little erasers and I used some paper. And it was super simple. It didn't take long at all, and I love the effect. For this next one, I just did a little birthday card. It could be a unique message to a friend or family. Could even be a tutorial like this one on how to make a little origami dog. So there's really no limit on what you can do. Like I said, it's super easy, it's super fun, it's really rewarding. There's tons of apps out there that make it easier, and you really don't need that many supplies. So go out there and try it, and I can't wait to see what amazing videos you guys make.